Greetings everyone, Ludifarm Guy here with a voiceover again due to technical problems. However, this is the Build Your Farm Silo by Thavor, 5.05 megabytes to download. We have slots ranging from 7, 6, 5, and 2 for this. And it's a set of, silos in a way. Very interesting, unique, and something I haven't seen really yet in Farm Sim. So it's a pack of 6 placeable items, basically 3 input grates, as you see here, large, medium, small. It has, they're basically like little input grates, and then there's an output pipe that floats in the air, and then there's 3 decorative. I don't know why they have a decoration. They look just like the other ones, except they don't work really as anything, just decorative objects. And you'll find them under silos, the actual silos. We have the large one for 8,000, 6,000, and so there's the $8,000 one. Place it anywhere. The $6,000 for the medium. They're all 500,000 liters, and they're input. They're input only, so it's actually not the silo. And there is the the discharge pipe. And as you can see, it kind of floats in the air. So I have somewhat of a bit of an example of what you could possibly do with probably a better building. So you could kind of place it close to a building, or make it look like the building is the silo, or whatever you want. You can kind of set it up. It's kind of, as it says, build your own. So we're going to run over to one of them and show that you can close the lid. They all do that. You can open and close the lid. And we're going to hop in the truck here. The one thing you need to know about these is the lids have collision on them. So with the largest one, you have to get it centered just so in between. And as you can see here, the trigger comes up easily and you can dump in. So yes, so you can't, I'm just showing you that if you, the field info, if you look at the grate isn't actually the silo is the out pipe, oddly enough. Kind of a very interesting way of doing it. It's probably I didn't. You see, there's a collision on that lid. So this is likely probably for smaller equipment. It's a little awkward with this truck, even though that this isn't a huge truck. So yeah, there's collisions on those lids. And there we go. We're gonna dump in here. And we're going to spin around and show you how the unload works. Just go jumping and go underneath. Your trigger will pop up. It is a multi-fruit silo, so this truck only holds the items that you see here right now, which is nearly everything. And probably likely if there's an extra crop on your map, it will recognize that. Usually they do. I don't know what I'm talking about there. Oh, the unload. So that's how the unload speed is pretty much standard speed. Now, oh yes, how far away can you put the silo for it to be recognized? Well, I thought it was this next one because it did work the first time I tried it, and we're going to dump some in here right now. But for some reason, it didn't work the second time. So I'm not sure what I did wrong or what I did differently. it's really hard to tell how far away you can, because it kept changing how far away I could put the input grate to the output discharge pipe. So you see now we're going to go back up there, and nothing's going to be in there, which is odd because I had just did it just before I started the video. So it's a little weird. I don't know if having that one, because I tried that one didn't work for sure even the first time, but the second one worked. So that was a bit odd. Anyways, you might have to play around with it a little bit to see how far away you can put it and still access it. Now, if you put a down pipe close to it, it's going to recognize it, and you'll be able to remove your product. But I was hoping you could put it on the other side of the map and it would like take it out of wherever, but that's unfortunately that is not the case. I wonder if it's set up on the same principle as the extensions, silo extension, and how far. Although it doesn't, when you put it down, it doesn't say it's too far away or anything. It doesn't give you any indication. Now you can fold and unfold these pipes. The discharge pipe, if you fold it, you won't be able to get anything out. It's like closing the lid. As you can see here, it's not letting me unload anything or giving me the signal that I can unload. So if we unfold it now, L1 and circle, now we can start filling. There we go. Now it's already ready to go. Now I do believe I'm going to test whether or not you can unload if the lid is closed. I can tell you in advance that you cannot. So it is an actual lid that closes that prevents you from dumping in. Now we're just going to go over to our little mock-up here and put some grain in there. The trigger is fairly generous for the size of the grate, which is nice. So you could possibly use a larger semi-truck and trailer. Just be aware that the lids do have collisions. And there you go. There's the wheat. We can remove it from there if we want. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to see if this other trigger recognizes it, and yes, so it's close enough that it will. It did recognize the at that distance, so you can see how far away that is. So it doesn't seem like there's any limit to how many out pipes you can put down. Does that affect how much it can hold? I don't know. I didn't test the capacity actually of all of them. I was just trying to figure out how far away and how many, if there's any conflict of anything. So I put another one down. As you can see, there's 2 out pipes now. And if you go underneath the one I just placed, it recognized the wheat that was placed in there. So capacities are kind of, as you put more down, it's going to increase your capacity. They all have capacities, it seems like. It's a little bit weird how it's all, so I'm going to put another one down right next to it just to see if we can double dump, but it only recognized the one, it seems. So I was hoping you could double the output speed, but not so. So it doesn't seem to be any limit on how many you could put down. You could put down a whole bunch of the grates. They're 500,000. It says 500,000 liter capacity, and it's only $8,000, so it's very cheap. Could be a very cheap silo for and the nice thing is you can place your out pipe anywhere you want, along with the grate. So the grate can be one spot. The output pipe doesn't have to be over top the output. It could be to the side somewhere or whatever. So it's just kind of odd that it's hanging in the air like that. But anyways, Looney Farm Guy here. Thanks for watching, and Take care.